Okay, here we are without electricity, without water, without warm, because everything went black here where we are living. So I'm just showing you how we now live here. This is our R&B. So yeah, but luckily we now have, we bought today matches so we can use candles. There were a few candles here. So, and because yesterday night only lights we had were in our phones, and of course because there's no electricity you can charge your phone, and when there's no electricity, so you cannot actually even use your phone with communicating, because we are dependent on Wi-Fi, because we are not using any data roaming or mobile data here because we don't have money. So yeah, so this is okay. Why this is so wet, this humidity in the windows, is that today we realized that because our stove is gas stove, and of course yesterday when we came here we thought that it's not a problem, we can have warm water for decaf coffee. Hey, why isn't this so sharp? Anyway, well, blah 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 blah. So this is the kitchen. We are now alone because the house is closed. Nobody is coming here. We are alone in this house. So what I was telling, hey, there are my woolen socks which were dropped, they were dropped in Bethel's studio in their front, and then I found them a couple of days after that. They were, they're very wet after, being in the snow and everywhere. So, because I thought that, hey, it's not a problem because we have this gas stove, but because it's both electric and gas, it didn't work. But of course, then our cleaner told us, she's BSSM student also and Christian, so she told that, if you buy matches, then you can. And then today Janne bought matches. So now we have some warm. Okay, we cannot do this very long, but like some little warm here, because it was freezing cold because it's dark, it's cold, you don't have any electricity, you don't have anything. And then we also got water. Yeah, because there's no water. Water is not working, it's not running. You cannot flush your toilet, think about that. And you cannot do anything. But today we went to our cleaner's house with her, and she gave that we could take some water from there, and then also what else? A bit we charge our phones, and actually my toothbrush is still there charging. Yeah. So yeah. So actually, no, I'm quite happy. Of course, still food are in the refrigerator, but they're still quite cold. So I don't actually. And Janne is outside because he's a bit charging. He realized he can charge his phone in his car a bit. So, but yeah. So this is our life. This is our life. And actually it doesn't matter, because actually it does matter. Of course it does matter. Hey, come on. We are living here and actually paying for this, but of course we might get some refund. But yeah, anyway. And this rose I took from the tree the same day when, after a few hours it started to snow, and yeah, and then the rose tree was totally different. It was covered with snow. And here are our friends. Eagle, Holy Spirit, eagle, Jesus, and cat. Cat is a bit like being in the rain, but yeah. So yeah, look at this. I like this painting. It's Oops, what happened? It's Paris. Paris, how do you say Paris? So romantic, so beautiful. Of course, you can see it so good. And this might work, but we don't know how. Because or is it just because there are those decorations? I think this is just a decoration. Jan is wrong. He said it might, use gas. This is decoration. This is ain't any gas fireplace. So yeah, this is how I fight my battles. See, this is how I fight my battles. Yeah, this is how I fight my battles. So I don't actually, because it was so good that we did our last recordings just on the day the electricity went off, and we thought that it was the Lord, because we recorded then the vocals to the Eurovision song the same day it went black, everything, because it was God's power in that song. So yeah, so have a nice weekend, blessed weekend.